Oh, hi, it's Randy Callie. I'm not going to be dramatic and say I have another stalker because he's not actually stalking me. He may as well be, though, because he's being annoying. Okay, so there's this man, and 2 years ago, I hooked up with him. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm really in a new era of my life. I don't really do hookups anymore. I'm not into that. It's just really not my thing. Also, I don't really drink as much. I don't go out as much. There's a lot of changes I've made in myself. And yeah, so this guy is like 17 years older than me. I haven't seen him in 2 years, like I said. And so he lives in Wisconsin, but his mom stays at a retirement home that's near me. So when he's visiting her, he likes to hit me up, but it's always very last minute. I never know when it's coming. And he's usually contacting me late at night because he spends the day with her. He literally has to wait for her to go to sleep before he can hang out with somebody. And so it's usually like midnight, and I'm just never really available. And also, here's the thing with this guy. The hookup is fine, or was fine 2 years ago, but he likes to ramble on. I don't know if he's like on something. He really gives me the impression he is not sober. And I'm not talking alcohol. I'm talking like there's something going on. Like, I don't know if it's pills. He also would insist that I film our shit. Like last time I hung out with him 3 times. And he would make me film it on his phone every single time. First of all, I don't always want to do that. Like, I'm trying to enjoy the moment. Like, you're forcing me to film this shit. But he would never let me film anything on my phone. And I like to have conversation, but oh my God, this guy will just talk and talk and talk. And I don't feel that he cares about what I have to say. He's literally just waiting for the next moment for him to speak. Like, I don't know, this guy's just wacky, and he's not even like, I'm not super attracted to him. So we've only met 3 times for like an hour each time, right? We don't really know each other that well. Even in our texts, we don't go deep. Like, I don't know anything deep. Well, he definitely doesn't know anything deep about me. And progressively, he's been getting more and more like obsessed. So I guess he has a cabin in Wisconsin. He keeps insisting that I come to his cabin. I looked it up. It's literally like a 3-hour drive. I'm like, first of all, I drive a piece of shit car that's like a 2000 Ford. I'm not driving that 3 hours because like that shit's gonna break down. I don't trust it. Also, I don't really want to drive to your cabin. Then I'm literally going to be stuck with him in a fucking house where he's just going to talk and talk and talk my ear off and I can't escape. Like, at least now, like, I can be like, oh, gotta go. I'm not going to drive 3 hours just to be in a situation that I don't even want to be in anyway. He's weird, and it's not even in like a charming way. It's not charming. It's not endearing. It's not like, oh, this is so cute. I love that you're weird. No, he'll literally text me. I'm not always available to respond, people. Like, oh my God, I'm not even a good texter. I usually try to get back to people, especially if they're saying something important, but he will literally text me, Randy, hey, Randy. Also, he'll like question who I'm with. So he'll text me, I'll respond, I'll be like, oh, I'm at the movies. He's like, oh, with who? A guy? He always asks, oh, are you with a guy? That's none of your business. And no, I'm not. That's weird. I don't really know you. Like, I barely know you. And you're asking who I'm with? I don't ask who you're with. Like, do you think because you're older than me, you're just entitled to know what I'm doing and who I'm with? That's what I don't like sometimes is like when they're older than you, they think they can just talk to you however. No, bitch. Like, talk to me with some respect. Don't demand I tell you basically who I'm with. Okay, let me make it clear. He is a very nice guy, so I'm very nice to him. I'm never rude, right? I'm just venting on YouTube because this is where I gossip. He's not a bad person. It's just like, holy shit, can you chill a little bit? Like, something that drives me crazy with this guy is he's always like insinuating that I bring somebody to hang out with us. Like, and he's talking about a guy. Like, so if I were to go visit him at the cabin, he's like, oh, you should bring a friend with, you know, like he's implying he wants to do like a threesome. And it's like, no, like, do you want to hang out with me or my friends? Like, first of all, I don't have anybody that's interested and I'm not interested and that's not happening. Like, do people realize that's the opposite of making somebody feel special? Like, you're basically implying they're not good enough. Like, oh, bring in a third because you're not enough. Sorry. I don't know if he's trying to date me. I'm assuming not because he keeps saying to bring somebody else. I'm assuming if you wanted to date somebody, I don't think you'd be like, oh, bring a friend. Like, I wouldn't. But it's like, if you're not trying to date me, why are you always bothering me? And I'm not trying to sound rude, literally. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's constant text. It's constant, oh, come visit me. No. Realistically, what are we gonna do at your cabin? Like, what? We're just gonna hook up? I don't wanna do that. Like, we're not a relationship. Like, I don't have feelings for you, so I don't really wanna hook up with you. And also, you're kind of crazy. So it's not only the fact that he talks a lot. Like, okay, a lot of people talk a lot. That doesn't mean they're on drugs or on something. But it's the way he talks. Like, I'm talking like he rambles and he kind of slurs almost. Like, it sounds like a slur. It just sounds like he just does not sound coherent to me. I'm like, oh my God, what is this guy on? He'll constantly tell me about his old hookup buddy who's around my age and they spent COVID together. They like lived together or something. And he's like talking about this guy all the time. I'm like, why should I give a shit? Why are you telling me about this guy? I don't want to hear about it. And he basically talks shit about him. He's like, oh my God, he has an apartment and he doesn't even have a job. His dad pays for his apartment. Okay. And then I'd be like, oh, maybe we can all hang out sometime. Excuse me, you're literally saying all these negative things about him and then you want me to hang out with him? You think I want to hang out with him after the shit you're telling me? Like, how does that make any sense? Okay, so he's not blowing me up every single day. He's not pestering the hell out of me. Like that girl stalker I had years ago, I'm not going to say her name. I almost said it. She would blow me up every single day. And I'm talking hundreds of messages. But she had special needs. So I was lenient with her. I understood because if you have special needs, you don't really understand when you're being too much. So I was so nice to her. But like, it was a lot. And yeah, no, he's not blowing me up every single day, but like if this continues and he's just annoying and saying stupid things, I'm gonna block him because I'm like, this is stupid. Because yeah, he's a nice guy, but he doesn't even ask me anything about myself. He literally doesn't really care about my life or about me. Like it's a fake relationship, friendship, whatever the hell this is. Like it's not really real because all he wants to do is talk about himself and like hook up. Like, and he doesn't act as like crazy as the guy stalker I had. So I don't consider, like I said, this isn't a stalker. He knows like one of the places I live, because I'm not always here, but like he's been here before. So he knows where I live, but like, it's not like he's showing up. That'd be crazy. And he's not sending me dirty texts at 2 a.m. like that guy stalker I had that was like fucking obsessed with me. Like literally, like, I don't even know what happened to him. I think that guy definitely saw my YouTube video. Awkward. I was literally reading the text. People just need to understand boundaries. Here's the thing. I'm obsessed with a guy, right? Like I'm head over heels obsessed with a guy, but I don't like bombard him with message. I don't even talk to him much. I wait for him to talk to me because I don't even know if he likes me as a person. Like, so I'm like, okay, if you want to talk to me, but I'm not going to fucking like message him like every day and be like, hey. And I thought I was crazy. And I see some people's behavior. I'm like, how do you not get it? Like, how do you not get it? This is crazy. So we'll see what happens. He might have to be blocked. You got to do what you got to do. We'll see. So until next time, I'll talk to you soon.